Hello everyone, I am Hema Sati Sharma and students, we are discussing the chapter called Light for class 7. First of all, we should know what is light. So light is basically a radiation or it is a form of energy, and that energy can be detected by our eyes. So whatever we see is because of the light. So this light travels from one place to another in a straight line. So, like sound travel in a waveform or heat also travel in a waveform, light travels in a straight line. How can we prove that light travel in a straight line? This is a simple activity. If you ignite a candle at one end and you want to see that from a hollow pipe, you'll be able to see the candle or the light of the candle. But if you twist or if you bend this pipe, the light will be blocked and it will not be seen by the eye. So that means the light travels in a straight line. It cannot go towards this bend. When light falls on an object, some part of the light is reflected back to our eyes. So basically, how do we see any object? So as we know that light is there around us. So this light, whenever it falls on any object, so that light is reflected back. So light has a property of reflection. So what is reflection? Reflection is basically bouncing back of light. Like for example, when you throw a ball on the wall, it will bounce back to you. So what is happening during this bounce back? The direction or the path of the ball is changing. In similar way, whenever light falls on any object, the light reflects or bounce back. Now this bounce back light or this reflected light goes into our eyes, and our eye have some kind of mechanism which can project the image on the retina, and that image is sent through the electrical signals to brain, and where it is interpreted that what we are going to or what we are actually seeing. So this is how light falls on this, like for example this flower reflects the light. This light goes into our eyes and we visualize the flower. So basically we are able to see any object because the object reflects some light. Now it depends upon the surface to surface how much light will that object will reflect. It may absorb some light and it can reflect the remaining light. Now we'll discuss rays and beams. So as we have discussed that light always travel in straight line. So there is an imaginary diagram or imaginary line which represents a single light or single ray of light. So this is the single line, straight line will represent a ray or a ray of light. Now this arrow will point the direction from where to where the light is traveling, right? Now when the and because I said that rays are imaginary. Why rays are imaginary? Because there is no single line of light traveling at any point of time. The light travels in beam. So beam is basically consist of many rays. Now these beams can be of many type. So it can be a parallel beam, convergent beam or divergent beam. So parallel beam of light is when the light rays are parallel to each other. And when is the parallel, when we see that there is a parallel beam of light coming from a source, when that source is from a infinite distance, like this sunlight. So sunlight, since sun is very far, so the light which is coming from sun appears to be in parallel beam. Now we'll discuss a convergent beam of light. So for that we should understand what do we mean by convergent. So convergent means coming together or bending inward. So when light rays come together, they start from a source and they come together after reflection or refraction at a single point, which is known as focus, is known as convergent beam of light. So now here reflection, I had explained that it is bouncing back of light. So what is refraction? So refraction is bending of light. So now when the light travel from one medium to another, it tend to bend, right? So that is called a diffraction. So whenever light rays come together after reflection, that is after bouncing back or after bending, when it is traveling through a medium, it is known as convergent beam of light. So light which is coming from a very nearby source will be called convergent light, right? So light is traveling from this direction to this direction and it is converging to a point which is called focus, right? So these are the beams of light. They are converging or they are coming together at a single point, and that single point is called focus. Now we'll discuss divergent beam of light. So it is opposite to the convergent beam. In convergent beam, while all light rays come together, here they go apart or they move away with the time. So light rays from a point source of light travel in all direction, moving away with the time. Such beam of light is called the divergent beam of light. For example, light which is coming from the headlight of the railway engine, from the car, or which is coming from the lighthouse is divergent beam of light. So here this is the source of the light and light rays are going outward or they are diverging or they are going away, moving away from each other. So these were the beams of light: parallel beam of light, convergent beam of light, and divergent beam of light. In our next lecture, we will be discussing about reflection of light. Thank you so much.